Welcome, mortals, to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your gods of war, Jonathan Arneson, along with Mario and Daniel Gutierrez.
Greetings, mortals, and welcome into another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm your host, Jonathan, and here to guide you through the chaos. As always, I have Daniel and Mario here, but they're still on vacation, so I have guest star Robbie, manager of Ananke's Temple of BDSM. Welcome in, Robbie, and thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me. I would like to just get some more worshippers for my wonderful temple.
Oh, of course, of course. Well, I mean, you did win your final week, so no safe words. Good job.
I love that. Every so often, you got to have a win, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, couldn't make it to the end. Just like everything else in my life, I can never finish.
Ha, ha, yeah, you're not the only one. We're all losers, starting from number 2 down. There's just
Y-
some of us that are bigger losers along the way. That's all.
if I'm gonna get fucked, I usually like to have a little lube headed, but a little spit. At least that was nothing.
There was nothing. Well, I wrote your thing out, and there's some lube into it, so don't worry. I put lube. I put lube today.
Well, I
Okay,
appreciate that.
so on today's episode, we have just a little bit of news, and then we'll jump into our championship week, and we'll go down from top down all the way. So, starting with the news, Chris Olave will be out on Sunday. Found a blood clot in his lung. First time for a clot for Olave. First time. So,
Make sure you get your COVID shots, people.
yeah, sure. That's exactly what you want to do. Yeah,
He
yeah.
surprised me this year, though. He did have a decent season.
He had a better season. It's better than I expected with who was throwing of the ball. So
Let's not down talk Tyler Shaw. I mean, he went out there in a really
shush,
shitty situation. He went out there with a shitty situation and he made a shit sandwich. I mean, most people wouldn't even bother. He made a shit sandwich, and it wasn't edible, but it was something. I mean, who was there before him?
Oh man. Well, there's a long laundry list of people, but yeah, it's been pretty bad for the Saints for a little while. And what they had Derek, they had a car for a few years.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean their draft picks last year were pretty good. That guy they snagged in the first round was a good old lineman. I think he's top rated, right? For
Hmm.
what I got him at 9, the value was there. And then the third round, they got that safety I liked, and he's a dog. He's been playing very well.
Yeah, they
Definitely the
did get.
best pick of third.
Yeah, they did get a good. It was a Kool Aid.
I forgot. I'm
Yeah,
terrible with names,
or
but
Kool Aid. Kool Aid was the year before, I think. So
yeah, I mean, I wish the Giants could get it right. Being a Giant fan, you would think that they could
yeah,
make the right pick in the third round, but but Cam Scatterbo was more important later on. Fucking idiots.
true. Well, hey, culture. It brought a culture change that made your team better this year. That's what really kind of did
We
it.
won.
Was
We won three. I'm gonna say 2 games because the Raiders threw that last game. I don't care what anybody says.
they absolutely threw that game. Just started
And the Giants
beautiful.
played right into it. They played right I was like, "Are you stupid?" I was like, "All you have to do is just let Russell Wilson start. Just let Russell
Yeah,
Wilson start. It'll be a fair match then. It'll be a turd sandwich and a douchebag playing against each other, like that South Park episode. You lose either way, but it's going to be funny to watch."
absolutely. And I'm sorry, I'm looking for a drop right now. I didn't put it in my board. Um, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And honestly, but they bench Crosby, and he gets so mad that he leaves the building.
I
He's
love
just
that.
like, I'm fucking out of here. I don't want to stay here. You know.
If you want to talk about a guy who brings that change, a culture change, that's the guy who brings the culture change.
He
Jackson Dart
is
just brought
solid.
all the new age
It
fucking,
wasn't. I mean, Dart tagged on to Scattaboo. It was Scattaboo that made that change for everybody. So that's my opinion for sure.
and I'm also not a Scatabo believer. I think that I think
I
he's just
know you're not.
overrated.
I
I,
you
I
know I started with that thought. I originally started with that thought, but the more I've kind of looked at him, I do like the kid, and I see like his play style was like a really rugged Mike Allstott, and I just kind of love that because it was Mike Allstott. So you know,
I mean, you could say whatever you want. Either way, the Giants did. It's so bad. I mean, like I have actually, because this is how upset I am. I actually turned around and wrote down all the picks that in that round that could have went better because I was so upset that they chose Scotabo. I was like, you have Tyrone Tracy. It's so ridiculous. And like I was like, what the fuck is wrong? Like why would you waste it? It was a waste of a pick.
I mean, not wasted. They did. He did do really well, but not one of your deeper needs. Yes, correct. Absolutely,
Hold on, now I gotta
absolutely.
pull it out because
'Cause I did
this is how
start
I'm
with
gonna
the
get.
original at the start of the season. One of my blurbs on here on the podcast was I didn't think Scattaboo was. I thought he would be a bust. I didn't think he'd be good. And a few weeks in, I kind of ate crow and realized this kid was doing pretty good. So,
I mean, if you really look, I mean, they drafted Scotabo. I stand corrected in the fourth round, right? You had
mhm,
Craig Woodson, the safety from New England, who's a dog. I like Deontay Thornton on the Raiders. It just you got to find somebody to throw to him. Hopefully, they do that this year with the number one overall. Deion Walker, also the lineman for the Raiders. I liked him a lot.
mhm,
And I mean, being playing beside Max Crosby, I mean, you really can't. You know what I mean? Like, you really can't sit there and say, oh, that Crosby had nothing to do with that. Then you had Lathan Ransom for the Panthers, and then Jalen Travis, an offensive tackle, who, let's face it, the Giants can use more offensive linemen. That's how you win games.
absolutely, yeah. Oh, big boys, man, chunkies.
Makes me so angry. It, I don't know, man. To me, it's like, how did we get from Olave to the fucking Giants?
Well, you tagged on about you were talking about picks and you got onto your team and I just kind of let you go with it. And that's okay. I'll bring us back to our next bit of news.
Mhm.
So last week we spoke about Trayvon Diggs. He was cut from the. Well, I don't know if it was. I think it was brought up, but Trayvon Diggs was waived from the Dallas Cowboys, and then within the day, within 10 hours or so, he was waived and picked up by the Green Bay Packers, and then just it continues to get bad. There was just that was a really bad day for all the Diggs brothers, right? Both Diggs brothers. There was something slapped on. Was a sexual assault or something slapped onto Stephon Diggs.
Something
Something
like that. I
bad,
couldn't.
yeah. Something bad court wise slapped onto him, and then the other Diggs brother dropped. At least he got signed somewhere. But what was it? That story. So that's what we talked about was the fact that he had the constant concussion because he claimed that he was hanging a TV at home and had a TV fall on his head, and now the story has changed to an incident with a stripper pole.
Well, I mean, he was obviously using the stripper pole to hold up the TV while he was hanging it. I mean, it's the only logical explanation
Logical,
there, right?
logical, absolutely, yeah, that's fucking logical. I think.
See, I don't know why. I don't know what you'd do without me on this podcast if I didn't come
No,
on and break
and
down the
it's got to
logistics of
use a
how that
pillow.
happened.
It's got to use a pillow between the top of the pole. If it's one of those poles that already has the flat part on the top that you just extend out, the cheap pole that the wives always fall, and you see the videos of them falling in the background. So,
Hmm.
all right, before we get off on the tangents, look what you do. Michigan tight end Marlon Klein is declaring himself into the NFL draft. 6'6", 250 pounds, and is viewed as a very versatile player who can block and be a threat in the passing game. Um, he was 2025 captain who earned all Big Ten honors. But he does have a year. He's a junior, so a little early. But hey, you know, tight end. Big tight ends. We like them tight ends.
I like it when the ends are definitely tight, but the
Well,
question
I mean,
becomes
we are a
who
tight end
came
premium
out of
league.
there? Who came out of there last year with him? Who was the other guy? Who was there last year that got drafted out of there? Since they're a factory, apparently.
Factory of tight ends.
Yes. Let's see.
Colston Loveland.
There you go. I'm terrible with names. I know they had somebody
No,
come
but
out of
you're
there.
really good at remembering the kids' schools, though. Yeah, that was Colston Loveland, and he has been phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I mean,
So,
just as of late, he's just starting to catch his stride, which isn't terrible. I guess that Caleb
That whole
Williams
team's
being.
catching their stride. That whole team's catching their stride right now.
I
That's the
am
thing.
very low on Caleb Williams, but I
You
understand.
and my wife. I'm higher, and it's not even my team. God, I think he's an interesting kid, but if you look past a lot of things and watch him, he's actually got the talent, and he's a little rough around the edges.
Wait
But
a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did you say he has the talent or he's surrounded by talent?
no, I'd say he has the talent. I say he actually has a good eye for the field, and he has a good arm on him. And as long as he listens to his coaches, he's gonna do fine.
If you interchange that quarterback with, I'll go out there. I'll say it. I don't have a lot of respect for Jared Goff. You put Jared Goff there, you think that team gets immediately better? No.
No, their offensive line's not as good as Goff's, and Goff doesn't do good when he has to run and scramble. So no, I don't
Okay,
think so.
so throw. Okay, so throw Josh Allen on that team. Does that team immediately get better with taking the quarterback out of the equation, just for the level of talent around him? See, that's how I know you're biased because Josh Allen is a scrambling
I
quarterback.
think
He
he
is
does.
better.
I think Allen makes that team better. No, no, no. I'm not biased. I think Allen does make that team better. I
So
would.
now,
I
but
had to think about
the point is that you have. I mean, let's face it. Colson Loveland, highly touted tight end prospect, who's
it.
finally
Yeah.
catching his stride, and I think he's playing very well. Kyle Monandre, one of my favorites, is
Mm.
soon enough going to
Yeah.
overtake DeAndre
Wasn't
Swift.
one of your famous? Who? I think somebody pushed that kid onto you earlier this year. I swear there's somebody that pushed that kid onto you.
I mean, whoever did would be really stupid to trade him
Mm.
instead of Jadon Blue. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I should have given away blue. Man, should I have given you blue, dude? Blue's been the worst thing on my team, huh? Good point out. Good point out. But hey, I just fuck. I should
Anyway,
have. I was shocked. I was. Hey, I thought he was the worth more, and blue. I would have had to give you more picks for blue. That was the issue. I didn't want
yeah,
to give up more picks. You know.
yeah, I
So
got you. I mean, honestly,
that's
the
all.
whole thing comes down to this. Like, I think that Caleb Williams is just surrounded by talent, and
Yes. Oh yes.
I think that that is the only reason why he's playing as well as he is. And that's if you put him on a team that's having a hard time, like throw him on the
Arizona.
Cardinals, throw him on the
Yeah.
Arizona,
Arizona. I was just good.
throw him on Arizona. Let's see how good he is. Throw him on the Giants, see how good he is. Throw him anywhere that requires him to actually do the work and not be surrounded
True,
with a
but
bunch
you're
of
also
safety nets.
throwing them to teams that have terrible quarterback coaching, terrible coaching, period. And coaching
Throw him
matters
on the
for
throw him on the Lions. Do you think the Lions get better as opposed to
well,
Jared Goff?
Lions last year before they got rid of their coaching. See, like I their coaching this year is good, but it was better last year when they had.
Ben Johnson, the head coach of the Chicago Bears, is that what you're saying?
Thank you very much. Yeah, he knows how to handle his young quarterback right now, and he is building that team around him is what I see. And it just took him a little bit to get going. So they're 11-3, 11-4, 11-4. They just lost by a point to San Francisco, and what a game that was! That was an amazing
That was a
game to
good game.
watch. Honestly, honestly.
It
So
was a good game. Now you know what?
it
I'm about to
was.
pull up. Let me pull up the Chicago Bears schedule because now you have me
Yeah,
wondering. Let's
they
see.
got Green Bay one more game because it was they got Green Bay and then someone else. Here before while you do that, former Las Vegas Raider Henry Ruggs the third is first eligible for parole. Yeah, parole. August 5th of 2026, according to the Nevada Department of Corrections records. After receiving a 3 to 10 year sentence for a 2021 DUI crash that killed Tina Tinter and her dog. Motherfucker killed a dog, dude. Throw him back in jail.
No, he doesn't
Ruggs
deserve anything. He's a
transferred.
piece of shit.
No, he doesn't. Fuck him. But you know what? He's gonna get out, and some team's gonna pick him up. And when will the Raiders do it?
All right, so you ready for the Mickey Mouse schedule that the Bears had this year?
Yeah. Oh, it was easy. It was easy to start out.
All right.
Absolutely.
So let's see the Vikings and Bears. What do you think the score of that game was?
I mean, lower than it should have been.
27-24. You think the score should have been higher there? And obviously they lost that game.
I think the Bears should have been. Yeah, I think the Bears should have won. I think there was opportunities missed Adunze was dropping balls for sure. So
Yeah, okay. So I'll give you that one. The Vikings defense, I think, would absolutely stifle the Bears because the Bears, have Caleb Williams throwing the ball. So a good defense shut him down. But I'm biased. Now let's go to week two. The Bears and Lions. Obviously, the score was very lopsided, 52-21.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it showed, Caleb Williams got, I believe that game, he got some garbage time touchdowns because the Lions quit playing. I
Yeah.
think they
Oh
benched
yeah.
him.
They were. It was a really bad. That was a terrible game to watch. Absolutely.
Okay. This is oof. And now they played the Cowboys. 31-14 was the final score. Who do you think won that game?
Not them.
No, the Bears won that 31-14.
Oh, they did. They
They
did.
did.
Look at
They
that.
did. I believe that wasn't Dak out that game. No,
Is
I
that
gotta see. I
no?
think Dak was out
No.
that
I
game.
think Dak was in. I think CD was out. I think CD was
Somebody
out.
somebody was out. I think that might have been Pickens' first breakout game. I think. Let's see. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. I think it
I'm looking
was.
right now. No, that was Ferguson's. Ferguson had 13 receptions for 82 yards. That's insane.
Mm.
And let's see. I'm looking for people out. He might have been out that game. I think you're right. I think he was out. That's crazy to me.
It was
Now,
CD. CD's been out for a little.
now week four. This is the one they should be embarrassed about. You ready for this? Bears
I'm
and
listening.
Raiders,
I'm listening.
25-24. Who
Yeah,
won
it's
that
usually
game?
the teams. The Raiders did. The
The
Raiders
Raiders
did.
lost that game. The Raiders lost that game, but the Bears should have blown them out of the game with all that talent. So that's week
When did
four.
their first loss? When did their first loss come in? Because I know they had
Their
one that was
first
early.
loss. Their first loss was week one. They lost week two, and they won week three. They won week four.
And then they went on an 11-week tangent win because they had like 10
I'm
in a
looking.
row. But
Yeah, but no,
they
no, they
didn't.
didn't get. No, they didn't. No, they didn't win. They beat the Raiders by one. Then they played the Commanders. I believe Jaden Daniels was out in week six. Their bye
He
was week
was.
five.
He was.
Then they played the Saints, another Mickey Mouse. They played a team with
Hey,
actual
Saints
defense.
have beat some serious teams this year, dude.
You're not wrong, but they're a Mickey Mouse team. But
Oh, they
anyway,
are absolutely, absolutely.
and then the Bears and Ravens, they played a decent defense, and that
Ravens
the
have
Ravens
sucked
team was
this year. Ravens have
yeah,
sucked this
but
year
they
early
crushed the
on.
Bears. Yeah, but they crushed the Bears 30-16.
Yeah.
Then they played the Bengals. The Bengals with zero defense, and they put up 47, and the Bengals lost 42. That's not bad. 47-42. That's a nice game.
No, and
Then
I
they,
want to say that was a Flacco game, or yeah, I think that was a Flacco game.
it had to be a Flacco game because I think
It was a
Burrow was
Flacco.
definitely out. Let me
Well,
see
Burrow
right
was
now.
out until week 11, week 12, something like that. Week
Yeah,
12.
that was straight Flacco. He was 31 for 47, 470 yards,
I had him
four
in.
touchdowns, two interceptions. Insanity.
Phenomenal game that game.
T. Higgins and Jamal Chase both
I
had good
stole him from
games.
Ali. I stole him from Ali, and I played Ali that week. It was a really nice victory.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was
And
really
so
solid.
let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
Then
Well, hey, I'm gonna move on. We're
yeah,
gonna move on.
move on.
You're
Yeah.
talking a tangent on Williams. I know you don't like him. That's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. All right. So in our championship game, this was mayhem. Hercules huge sock hoist the trophy. Fuck you, Vince. Um, ladies and gentlemen, and all you degenerate fantasy gamblers nursing your New Year's Eve hangovers, welcome to the main event. Our championship bloodbath, the game of the week. I did call this game of the week. That would deliver more drama than a Kardashian divorce. In one corner, we have the cocky two-time champion, Ollie, who was supposed to be here tonight. Varathragna's Vengeance, dreaming of a three-peat, like he's Philip Rivers having another baby. In the other corner, we have Hercules' huge sock, the beast that just stuffed Ollie's dreams right back up his ass. 257.43 to 229.02. A 28-point curb stomp. Again, fuck you. But this time, fuck you, Ali, for letting it happen. You had the oldest rivalry on the line right here. You had a chance to etch your name in stone next to the GOAT. That's me. But you choked harder than a freshman at a glory hole. And Hercules' huge sock hoist that shiny trophy that gave me both these scars when I made it. And for the second time. And he hasn't even fucking been in the league, but what, like 5 or 6 years. So
Embarrassing to say the least. I'm embarrassed
absolutely,
for him.
absolutely. No, I'm actually completely embarrassed. This guy's a fucking wrecking ball, dude. To get two in that time, he's done well. So a team to reckon with. Nay to fear. And he did it with Dak Prescott. That's what really gets me. Dak Prescott on a championship squad. It feels just wrong.
It
I'd say
hurts.
wrong than
That hurts.
pineapple on pizza, but I actually love pineapple on pizza.
You shut your
But
whore mouth.
I mean, it's pretty good, dude.
It's
You
not
know, yeah.
terrible.
Or I mean, it's okay.
No, I don't.
I was gonna make the joke. It's like finding your Tinder date as a penis. So,
I mean,
but
that's a
hey,
bonus.
32.9. Hey, you love to get pegged. It's okay. 32.98 points from the Cowboy himself. Just can't believe it. Proving even Dallas can win something when the stars align, or the refs are blind. But the real MVP was King Henry, Derek fucking Henry, in peak December beast mode. 36 carries, 216 yards, and four touchdowns.
I'm
You
a
know that.
oh, he's my little Bill. He's a little Hercules. Show me muscles again. Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules,
What's the workout?
Hercules.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
gotta tell you, I mean, but that doesn't that he I think that sets him the record for having over 15 touchdowns in two back-to-back seasons and over
Pretty
1,400
fucking
yards.
crazy.
Or 15.
Yeah.
I mean, this game really put him over the edge. He wasn't going to set any or break any records, and
No, he
now
wasn't. But he did.
now
But
this
he
game,
did.
yeah, this
It's
game now, yeah.
December. It's December, dude. It's December. It's what he does. So Henry plowing through defenses like he got a personal vendetta and Viagra prescription. It's a porno plot. Defenses sealed the deal. TJ Edwards with 32.7 points. Jesse Bates, 28.7. They hammered the final nail into Ollie's coffin so hard his team started seeing stars. New plot twist. Ollie, 229 points. That is the third highest score of the week. And he still drew the buzzsaw. The top score earning Vince the Conqueror of the Week award. Just adding an award for 257 points. He gets another award on top of it. It's fucking crazy. You know, our first seed golden boy Rob, 13 and he was 11-3 regular season stud, sitting pretty in his second highest. He was the second highest scorer of the week. He had to do something. I think he got third place.
I'm the third loser. You're right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, the second loser because the first is the winner. Second place is the first loser. I'm the second loser.
Sure. Not you though. This was the other. This was Daniel's uncle Rob. He was the one that got 11-3. You didn't go
that's
11-3.
right.
You were a low seed. The fuck you think you did? You didn't win 11
Oh.
games this year, you idiot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Jesus Christ on a motorbike.
Congratulations, Vince, on championship dose in under 6 years, dude. Ollie, you're a loser. You suck the most. Quick poll. Okay, who's the bigger loser in this? Last place or second place? Lose that championship. Who feels more like a bigger fucking loser?
Second place because you got all the way to the end and you couldn't finish.
Absolutely. I got to tell you, I've been on that trophy a bunch, 3 times in fact, and second place makes you feel way worse than that last place trophy. And I've done my fair share of hours at an IHOP because I got that last place trophy, so I would know. Happy
who's in last
fucking
place
New
this year?
Year's, Vince. Who was last place this year? Richard gets it this year. Chas's uncle got it this year.
I love
So,
that. He's a Raiders fan,
Yep.
isn't he?
No, he's a 49er fan. He's a 49er
Oh, I
fan.
hate him even more.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, all right, look at this. Third place battle. It's your battle. Ananke's
Yeah.
Temple of BDSM faces off with the Hail Marys. All right, degenerates, time for the bronze medal beatdown. And a beatdown it was. The consolation prize nobody asked for, but everyone secretly wants. It's third place grudge match. Ananke's Temple of BDSM versus Hail Marys. Robbie versus Raymond. Sounds like a bad porno title. Or a great one. I don't know, depending on your browser history. Raymond didn't throw enough Hail Marys this week. In fact, he barely threw any prayers at all because Robbie showed up, lock loaded, and lubed. Whips in one hand, chains in the other, safe word tattooed across his knuckles so he didn't forget it mid-scene. Final score 194.43 to 169. Your favorite position,
Yeah, buddy.
0.65. 24.78 points, flogging that left Raymond begging for mercy, and probably a participation ribbon, which fuck off, you don't get.
Oh.
169 points. Raymond is our banished one, kicked into the pit of Hades. He is this week's lowest score. It started with a QB duel nobody saw coming. Bo Nix dropping 24.78 for you, and he had Caleb Williams drop 29 points. I know you want to say, Caleb was bad. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Caleb sucks. Any phallus object he can get his hands on. That's how bad he is. If it's phallus shaped, it's going down his throat. So let's not even get started with this nonsense.
Are you jealous you just don't have him on your team? You want him? I get it.
No,
All right.
no, I hate you.
You could. It's okay. Raymond Caleb Williams is on his way to etch his name into Bears history this next week. Most yards thrown by a Bears quarterback in a season. So congratulations, Caleb's. I really hope he gets it. I think it's 38 something, like 52 is the. So it's not even 3,900 yards, and he needs
270 to get 4,000.
270. Yeah, he needs 270 yards, which I think he could totally pull this week. So
I mean, if you count all the deep throating he's doing leading up to the game, he could probably get about halfway there before he even sets foot on the field.
Okay, all right, but I mean, if he gets it, right? So
no.
Okay, all right, no worries. So you got some hatred. Someone's got some hatred. Congratulations, Caleb, though, because you're better than this guy. Who fucking he's the guy that almost won at a hot dog eating contest but puked at the finish line. Yeah, that's you, Robbie.
You know what? We need to talk more. We need to sit on this team right now because
I sit on this phenomenal. Your team sucked. I mean, it's third place.
Third place, and what place were you in?
Hey, I'm a good draft pick. I hold on. I got something for this.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that you were really bad, and I'm the third loser.
Carried by Trey McBride. That's literally all you had was Trey McBride this year.
Oh, stop it! In a 14 team league, let's go over this team right now. Just real quick. All right.
Sure.
Somebody who I will tell you this. One of my players decided to pick it up towards the very end, and I got really annoyed that he took so long to get established. Travion Henderson, young running back. I feel like
you're taking a long time to get established, but go on.
Bo Nix, Travion Henderson, Amon-Ra, Trey McBride, Tyrone Tracy is my flex. Jalen Waddle was a flex. Will Lutz is a flex.
Yeah, 0.9. Good job, Jalen Waddle. Wonderful job.
Terrible. And my bench was Tony Pollard, Woody Marks, Brees Young, Keenan Allen I got off waivers, and Cade Otton I got off the waivers. And then I'm not going to list the defense because my defensive plays were terrible this year. Except for Aziz Al-Shire. He was good this year.
Yeah, solid pickup by the way. Yeah. Hey, but you're third place, so you're not getting any fucking participation trophies. I don't know what you want.
I think out of spite, I'm going to keep
get a little bit of money. You get a little bit of money. That's it.
I'm keeping Trey McBride.
That's cool. That's your offensive tag. That's cool.
I might be. I'm not sure yet. Either him or Amon-Ra or Travion Henderson, depending on what I see. Because I still don't know why they drafted Travion.
That's 3 people for one spot. I don't know what you're doing. That's 3 people for one spot. So
Listen, my team should have won. I hate you, and
yes.
I'm glad I beat you.
You did, and then you fell into third place. So congratulations, I guess.
I mean, I tripped over you. You tripped me. You tripped me because after the beatdown I gave you, and I fell into third when I should have really walked into first. But because of you, I was tripped. It's trickery, and I hate you for it, and it's terrible.
I mean, I think you are. 194 points. You would have fallen flat on your face championship week. You don't have enough points to do anything.
I mean, King Henry had a game for the ages. I think that's fair.
But yeah, take that out of it. I think
he's still probably. I think he still wins. He wins by a few points, yeah. But listen, my flex was not exactly good. Waddle, I don't know why I had it.
Awesome, 0.9. Yeah, he was. Woo.
I mean,
that's okay.
these things happen. You can't win them all.
Yeah, no, that's okay. They make a pill for that kind of thing. So, all right, our fifth place battle. Welcome to the battle of I was here too. Fifth place. Woo!
Eh.
All right, where dreams go to die quietly in the corner, while the real winners pop champagne. I guess. In this corner, saving Ryan's privates, our poor, tragic first seed that got curb stomped right out of the gate. Dude, when you go 11-3 and then you just like fall flat on your face,
What was his team? I gotta look at his team. Hold
dude.
on.
It was the team given, yeah, dude.
Oh,
Amazing.
this was the
Draft.
crappy trade.
That was
Yeah, the
the
crappy
good
trade.
It was the trade from fucking Mario, and then but dude, Rob is on it every year. He's fucking amazing at waivers, and since we have put him in the league, he has never dipped below the top five. Like he was always, because back when it was a 10-man league, he was always in the top five, and usually like top 3 team, like phenomenal. In one of our other leagues, he pulled a chip or two into it. So like.
Oh my god! I'm looking at this team. This is
Phenomenal.
this is disgusting.
Yeah, but dude, 11-3.
Dude, he had Josh Allen, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase. Like those picks in of themselves, he immediately he should not have had both Josh Allen and Jamar Chase. That's crazy. I remember that trade. That was such a oh my god.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think there should have been another pick or two.
Hold on, I see why he won all those games because he had Rico Dowdle when Dowdle had that ridiculous span of 200 yards a game and 2 touchdowns a game. So that's I mean I'm gonna say that
it's one of our highest scoring managers. I mean,
take Dowdle out of it. I wonder if he still even breaks the top 5.
yeah, true. I mean,
But-
take one
but
point
he
away
did
from
have him.
anybody, they break it. So,
Yeah, but he was a waiver wire pickup that just went off.
but
Like he was
again,
a one-hit wonder.
Rob
he did it.
is fucking on it, and he was
He
never
was.
high on the waivers, so he got him low on waivers, right?
Yeah,
So
no, he did well.
I give Rob mad props every year. He's always one of the best managers. So
Keeps it interesting.
I would give
I just love how 5th place was between the 1st place team and the 3rd place team. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, poor Jess too. And she was, dude, the 2 chicks in the league, our chicks are fucking monsters, dude. They're like kaiju. And that's what I was going to get into. She's normally a goddamn kaiju, stomping through competition like Godzilla in heels. But this week, oh honey, this week Jess was less kaiju and more that gross flying moth that dive bombed your face out of the closet at 3 a.m. Rob just swatted the bitch down quick, hard and mercilessly. He was in first place, like he was in his first place bout. Before it could even flutter as sad little wings and die on its own. Final score 241.78. He was the second highest score to 174.82, a 66.96 point demolition. This earns him. He was the biggest blowout. The conqueror of the week. He was the that was the I think he was the massacre of the week. I've mixed those awards up ever since he was massacre of the week because he had the biggest blowout, 66 points. Just crazy. So congratulations on that. Poor Jess though. McCaffrey couldn't carry at all. 35.2 points in an effort, but Josh Allen played like he remembered he was a top 5 quarterback. Welcome back, you beautiful bastard. But the real damage, Rob's running backs, full savage. Chase Brown, 34 points, like he's auditioning for a prison football league. Ramondre Stevenson adding 28.3. And let's see. Yeah, poor Jess. Blake Corum, he went and visited the blue tent. And unlike the little blue pill, that bro did not come back. He did not rise to the occasion. DJ Moore, 1.2. And that he was killing it in previous weeks. He won her games.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Rob. You're officially the king of the consolation bracket. Well, it's not consolation bracket, really. But, I mean, it should be. Everything below the championship, right? I know. It's like middle of the round picks. It kind of sucks.
Nah.
No, I've got the middle of the round picks. These sucks. Okay, so yeah. Go on. All right.
I watched that and I see number one, I see number three, and I see them fighting for the position below me when I was ranked number 8. That's all I'm saying.
You just got lucky as an 8 seed. That's all, dude. You
Oh,
got
stop it!
lucky
The
as
fantasy gods, and my god Ananki, he decided to bless me with a whipping that I would enjoy. He edged me and didn't let me finish. My god
she
is a
did.
cruel god.
She did. Yeah, she.
She.
In that case, she. But yeah, it's cool, dude. It's cool.
I think that's great. You're gendering my god. I hate that about you.
I mean, it's Kronos's wife. It's Zeus's mom. It's Zeus's stepmommy. So
Stepmommy. Oh, stepbro, I got caught in the
stepmommy.
dryer.
Stepbro, I got caught in this fantasy matchup.
Oh, stepbro, I've fallen and I can't get up. Help me score these
Yeah.
points.
Help me score these points. Yeah,
That's exactly how that went down, except I didn't take my little blue pill, so I couldn't rise to the occasion.
that's exactly it.
Oh boy, it hurts.
I'd buy that for $1.
Damn it! All right.
Swallow.
My wife's cough. Yeah, I'm getting my wife's cough here. All right, so and now the moment we've all waited for, the final playoff grudge match. Husband versus wife. The Plague of Anubis. That's me, folks. Versus the victorious Valkyries. That's my lovely wife, Chas. 1 year ago, this matchup would have been for the first overall pick. 7th place. And then we added, and we went from 10 managers to 14 teams. And now the top 8 go into the playoffs. So, 7th place, it sucks now. I should have been the first pick. I would have been happy at this pick. Yeah. Consolation prize nobody wants, but somebody's got to sleep on the couch. So, all right. So this was supposed to be my master plan. I wanted to tank this game. I tried really fucking hard. I benched my wide receiver. I put in Marvin Harrison Jr., knowing that he was coming off of his injury, was going to play on a snap count, and I'm like, cool, let's put him in. Ha ha ha, Yeah, he put up a 0 and left the game, and I'm like, oh man, this is all right. This is going my way. This is exactly what I want. No, RJ Harvey put up 29. He put up 20.9. DeAndre Swift put up 24. Marion Hampton put up 19. Baker Mayfield dropped fucking 21 points. Thank you guys, my team. You came all alive at the wrong time that I wanted to. Bunch of fucking traitors, all of them. On the other side, Jared Goff had a pathetic 2.18. And, she says thanks for nothing. I say, hey, keep it up. But, no. 179.29 to 175.93. A razor-thin 3.36 point victory for me. And, yeah, I wanted to lose. This is domestic warfare, people. I speak all week about plotting my downfall, how I really didn't want to win this game. I wanted a better draft pick. And then my roster revolts on me. Congratulations, honey. You fought valiantly, but karma said I'm going to suffer. So I get the worst pick right after you.
Well, I mean, let's be real now. So I let's just touch on Marvin Harrison for a minute because you played him, which was a good move. He gave you a whopping 0, exactly what you wanted.
Yep,
Who is the wide receiver 1 on the team? Is it Mike Wilson or is it Marvin Harrison?
I mean, Marvin hasn't played like the wide receiver 1, but he is technically the wide receiver 1 because that's what they have him on the paper.
Mike Wilson's looking like Randy Moss out there. You sure?
Oh no, you're not. You're not wrong. But I think Marvin Harrison is still lettered at number 1 on there. If you go read their depth chart, he's still penciled in at number 1.
I don't understand though. It blows my mind. Is Mike Wilson really this good? Is he really that good?
No, but Marvin draws the better corner, and it opens the
Marvin wasn't playing. Yeah, Marvin didn't play for a few weeks.
It was only a few weeks. Marvin wasn't out most of the season. He only had Marvin 2 weeks 11 and 12 he was out, and then 14 and 15 he was out, and then he just got hurt in 17. But he played 1 through 7, 9, 10, Their bye was 8, so he didn't miss it. So he's done 1 through 10, and then he did 13 to 16.
I mean, the
Small
point I'm
count.
bringing out is every time
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison was out and the better cornerback was on Mike Wilson shined. Do you think that's do you think that's volume? You think that's well, he's the only guy to throw it to, so I'm going to throw it to him.
Okay, let's
Do
pull
you
up
think?
Mike
Do you
Wilson.
think? Yeah, let's see.
Let's pull up Mike Wilson. Because if you look at the weeks, wow, yeah. See, look, Marvin out week 11, 30.5. Marvin out 18.8, and then Marvin back, he's down to 6 points. So he did bad when Marvin's there. And you look every week Marvin is there, he's single digits. The weeks that Marvin is gone, this kid's in the double digits. Yeah, I mean, he knows how to get open for his quarterback.
Or he's just that good.
Well, I mean,
So I mean, in theory, right? You can say. I mean, I don't want to say it. Maybe we can hint at it, but maybe Marvin Harrison might be on the trading block next year. Maybe he goes to a team that would appreciate and use his talents. Maybe Mike
I
Wilson
can
goes
see
somewhere.
that. I can
Maybe
see
Mike
that. 'Cause
Wilson.
They need to build in Arizona, and they need a better quarterback because,
I mean,
let's be honest, Jacoby Brissett's not the guy for your your deal there.
you know what? Let's see something. Let me see. Do you happen to know the pick 2026 picks right now?
No, I do not.
Let's
off
see.
the top of my head.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Let's see where the
While you
Arizona
read
pick.
that, I'm gonna jump into
Yeah.
our 12th place battle. I'm
Uh-huh.
almost done with the 2 battles.
Go ahead.
Okay, so all right, time to talk for some serious trash. We hand out the flowers to the first consolation bracket winner of the night in the battle for the draft position supremacy. Daniels Apache Gorillas versus Jose's Kuiper Belt Soldiers. 197.26 to 171.47. A clean 25.79 point victory for Daniel. Quick reminder for the newbies and degenerates who blacked out last week. In our league's consolation bracket, winners climb the draft ladder, losers tumble down it. So 9th place will snag that coveted first round over pick. And 14th place will get 6th pick. So Daniel just locked in first overall. He was 11th place. Or he just locked in 11th place. He is, second pick, meaning he is second pick. Jose, he slides to 4th. Ouch. That's fantasy equivalent to the lottery, right? Then you find out the prize is a participation trophy and, a half-ass hug. Daniel's team came out swinging like a well-oiled machine. Balanced, consistent, only 2 players dipping into the single digits. And that's how you win when it counts. Or, Jose, I just don't know what happened. Classic boomer bust disaster. Brock Purdy went nuclear for you. 40.6, man, that's nice. But then you had 7 guys and your team defense to show. And they kind of showed. They were like 15s and 12s, so they're just over 10. But you had 5 players that were completely no-shows. Just all single digits, really low numbers. Yeah, it's not a team, man. That's a fireworks show with only one firework that goes off and the rest fizzle and disappoint your neighbors. Jose, man, you had a chance to win. Top pick, or, second pick. And your team tanked it, man. Consolation bracket, rookie mistake. You didn't just lose, you lost with style. And the kind of loss that makes your future self hate you for your past self at the draft table. Daniel, congratulations, you beautiful bastard. Second overall pick in your pocket. That's the kind of draft capital that makes GMs jealous and executives regretful. Very jelly over here while I'm, sitting on the couch recovering from my own sabotage. So, Jose, enjoy that 4th pick. It's not the worst thing in the world. And I'm sure you'll do something nice with it. Big ups to Daniel. Consolation Climber. All right, what have you found?
So far, looking at the pick order, you have Raiders at 1, Giants at 2, Jets at 3, Tennessee Titans at 4, Cardinals at 5. So,
Okay.
what do you think
This
the
can still shift. This can still shift. You still have
one game left? Yeah. I mean, honestly, the only teams that I mean, actually, no, you're right. That
It's
could
really
probably
the
flip flop. Yeah, they'll have the
you
same
got one
record.
or two teams. You got a few teams too that are still close enough that they can still flip flop if the right ones win or lose.
So
So
2 to 5, yeah, 2 to 5, you can we can all be changed depending. That's not
mhm.
terrible. But I mean, looking at the list, who's to say that maybe the Chiefs take Marvin Harrison off the Cardinals' hand? I mean, the Chiefs have the ninth overall pick.
Ooh,
Maybe,
that
ma-
would be
maybe Marvin Harrison goes to the Chiefs. Maybe the Cardinals throw in a compensatory pick also on top of that. Maybe. What do you think? I mean, I'm very high on Marvin Harrison. I know he's good. I don't think he's as good as Malik Neighbors in that draft. We've had this discussion.
We've had
So
this discussion. Yeah. Malik is the better, more athletic out of the two.
yeah,
Marvin had the we'll
he
call
was
it
a polished product. He was a
we'll call
polished product. He's
it,
polished, and Malik Neighbors actually, I think, didn't start playing football till much later in his life. Anyway,
no, it was much later. It was.
so imagine if Malik had started anyway. Anyway, the point is, the Chiefs say, you know what, man, I'm gonna take Malik Neighbors off your hand. You're gonna take my ninth pick overall, and maybe you toss me a third, hopefully a second, and maybe just maybe, now you get two first round picks, and I get your second. So now I have 2 seconds. I have a receiver, and I mean, why wouldn't the Chiefs be happy with that? You can get two
I mean,
solid picks.
it is a lot. It is a lot. A first and a second. I could see it being like a 1 and like a 5, maybe a 4.
Nah, I mean,
He hasn't really produced to his draft position. I'll say that.
well, I mean that's why I said the Cardinals would give them a second, their second this year maybe, and Marvin Harrison, and they get their first. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but in the end, you're right. He
Oh, I
hasn't
thought
produced.
you said that they're ninth overall. I thought you said mentioned their ninth
Yeah,
overall.
yeah.
That's
The
what.
Chiefs, the Chiefs, the Chiefs give the Cardinals their ninth overall pick, right? So the
Oh, and
Cardinals
that's
get two first rounders, and then the Cardinals give him back
give them back
Marvin
this.
Harrison and the second.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's
That's
I think
not.
that's a lot. Maybe
That's
a
not.
third.
That's not as lot. That's not as bad. I thought it was
Yeah,
a first and a second. I misunderstood as you were
yeah.
hearing it. So.
I mean, do you think that the Cardinals say no to that? Do you think the Chiefs say no to
Oh
that?
no, man! I think both teams jump all over that. That's actually draft capital for a team that needs to rebuild and a stud wide receiver that needs work, but will instantly step into like the number one role on your team.
He might wind up finishing number one overall. I mean, I think that's a
I mean, he
win-win.
could. Oh my God, he could. Yeah, but I mean, like, you need a tight end for next year, and I think that's what that first number 9 pick needs to be because Travis Kelsey's not going to be there next year, and if he is, that man needs to retire. He
So what you're
is.
saying is Marlon Klein might be the guy they draft.
I'm not saying he's the top guy to go look at, but I'd say he's someone that you should be sending a scout out to and checking out this offseason. Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, tight ends at this point, like you can. I mean, Mahomes. Does Mahomes? Would you rather have a really good tight end, or would
He's
you rather have a top five receiver talent like in the league, with
all
Andy
right. Look,
Reid at the helm?
honestly, that tight end is not just a catcher, which I mean, quarterbacks, especially Patty loves dumping out to his tight end, who has become his best friend in the world.
I mean, Noah
But
Gray is still there. Noah Gray's not terrible.
Noah Gray is not a Travis. Yeah, he's no Travis. But I mean, like,
Travis was more of a receiver,
dude,
though.
Travis wasn't Travis before Patty either. That's the thing is Patrick Mahomes made Travis Kelsey for sure because before Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey was not a good tight end. He was not a top 5 guy. He was a top 10 guy.
In 2019, he was because I drafted him.
Hmm.
Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we have now. The top 2026 drafters. Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt, Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon, Max Clare, Ohio State, Jack Andrews,
Yeah,
Texas, Joe Royer, Cincinnati. I mean, they got a lot of tight
they
ends
got some tight
in
ends, but
that
some of
class.
them are going to drop into like third and fourth round though. Some
Yeah,
of
so
them
I
they're
mean,
not only dude. The only people like if there are big stout tight ends that do both blocking and receiving, they go a little higher, kind of like Colston Loveland, Tyler Warren. They go in the first round. Why? Because they are offensive linemen as well as somebody that runs out in the
yeah,
flats.
you're not wrong, but I mean, let's just. I mean, I'm just thinking like
It's
you know,
not
let's
it's
flip.
not easy to do.
You're not wrong, but I mean, honestly, when you think about it, you turn around, you say, if I'm the Chiefs, I go, I have Marvin Harrison. I'm okay, and I have two second
Oh, I
round
think
picks.
it's
So
a
if there's
good
somebody
trade.
there,
I think it's a good trade. I think it should. I think that would steadily increase their wide receiver core massively, massively. That'd be like the best thing they've had on their team in the
since
last half
Hill,
decade more. Yeah.
since
Oh man.
since Hill, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So definitely. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, degenerates, draft dodgers. It's the main event. Nobody wants to battle. The battle for the Golden Princess. The king of the Golden Throne. The surfer of shit. Last place trophy, baby. In this corner, the reigning, defending, undisputing champion of sucking. The man who spent more time polishing the golden tiara than he has setting his own lineups, people. Mario, master of Smitey Mighty Bostones. That's right. I believe he has 3 appearances on this trophy. It ties me at 3 appearances on the first place trophy. Yeah, that's something, people. That's something. So, all right. And he faced off, making his first debut in the Princess pageant, fresh off his rookie season, the wide-eyed newcomer who just learned the hard way that fantasy football is 90% pain and 10% regret. Richards, Arjuna's Warriors. 205.84 to 177.7, a commanding 28.14 point beatdown. Mario escapes his 4th visit to the Golden Princess with style, swagger, and just enough points to keep the tiara out of his hands for another year. Mario snags that 3rd overall pick right behind his brother. A family reunion on the draft board. How wholesome. Fuck, right? Speaking from personal experience, 3rd's pretty damn good, but if you're sitting behind your brother Daniel, it's pretty fucking bad. I gotta say that right now. And drafting behind both these guys just sucks. They're very good. Well, I mean, he's in the last place battle, but he took a lot of chances. Mario takes a lot of chances, but they either really pay out.
A lot of chances.
Oh yeah, he does. They definitely do. But he's got his name on the first place trophy, and he's got his name on the last place trophy. He's bookended it.
He's Winston. Jameis Winston, 30 for 30, baby.
Dude, we love Jameis on this podcast, man. We love Jameis. Don't be talking shit about Jameis.
30 for 30, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, dude, yeah, 30 for 30. Let's see. All right, so, and yet your team didn't start him this year, and you had him sitting on the bench all season long. You know what I mean? Like, they waited until week 14 or 15. What? Did you started Russell Wilson? You are fucking stupid.
I didn't start Russell Wilson. I did not.
Your team
did.
They are. They started Russell Wilson.
So I mean, why would you want?
You had a healthy Malik Neighbors and Jameis Winston on your team at one time. Do you know what that team could have been with healthy Malik Neighbors?
He could have easily thrown.
Holy fucking shit! He could have
easily thrown. He probably would have thrown 40 touchdowns and 40 interceptions.
5,000 yards. He's up there
Easily.
at like 52 touchdowns. So close to Peyton Manning, but doesn't break it. Oh, man. Jameis would have been a fucking legend this year. Instead, they sat him. They sat him behind Russell Wilson. You fucking retard. That's what he is. Russell Wilson's a fucking retard. Okay, I
can't stand him.
Oh, I hate Russell Wilson so much. Okay, so... All right, dramatic fall from grace, straight into 6th overall. That is where Richard lies, because last place, man, and you get that 6th pick. So, don't worry, your consolation prize is en route, a sparkling, bedazzled tiara that looks fabulous on draft day. Ship it priority, along with a note that says, wear it with pride or shame, your call. And let's talk draft. Let's talk draft traditions. Remember last year when the winner got pelted with cups of water at the draft? Yeah, that's you. Next August, Richard. Dress accordingly. Goggles, flippers, snorkel, swim trunks, the whole Olympic diving ensemble. And bring a towel and change of clothes. And maybe some dignity when you're done. Back in the old days, we were a little meaner. This was a rite of passage, Richard. It's brutal. Character building. And it's a never again learning experience, unless you're Mario. You'll draft hungrier next year. You'll check your lineup twice. You'll probably cry a little, but you'll survive. Mario, congratulations on dodging the princess one more time, you slippery bastard. We could have added a fourth mushroom. He's got a little mushroom on there for him.
That's so cute.
Enjoy that third pick. Yeah, we have like every winner of the trophy. We call them winners of the trophy because you get a golden princess, a tiara, and anytime there are more than 3 managers of the league together, you have to wear said tiara the whole time. So, it's just public shaming, nothing bad. But each of the losers, the winners of the trophy, is asked to put a little bit of themselves on there, so that you're remembered. We have a manager that made a surfboard and put a surfboard next to the princess, so you have this Barbie doll on top of the trophy. It's I think it's Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and rocking a surfboard. And then she's got some mushrooms next to her for Super Mario. And it's Mario. And then down on the bottom next to her is a Lego golden toilet. That is mine when I was winner of that fucking trophy. Never again will that happen. That's the never again learning experience you learn. I spent 5.5 hours at an IHOP because I had to eat like 18 fucking pancakes to leave that place. So
I mean, listen, you enjoyed it. Just say you enjoyed it.
I did. I absolutely did. Because you know what? I had pancakes that very next week. It did not kill me from pancakes. I love pancakes. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
You can't even get mad at it. Love them.
I really wish. No, what I got mad at was the very next year when we start the season, we changed the punishment to something easier for all you fucking pussies out there. Motherfuckers, you should have been sitting at IHOP. All it is cups of water thrown at you in special ways. We have a little wheel of water app, and you spin it, and it lands on something. And then the person will pick up a cup of water, read how they have to throw it to you, and then throw that cup of water on you before the draft. So you draft soaking fucking wet, apparently. And it's meant to just shame you and demean you. It's really fun, and it's a hell of a lot of fun to record the videos and post them on social media.
I mean, in all fairness, I do get wet drafting. It makes me horny.
It's over in like 10 minutes, though. And, 5 hours at an IHOP. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They got off easy. That's all. Anyway, Richard, your tiara is in the mail. Wear it proudly. And, we'll all be there. Cups of water waiting for you, buddy. So, congratulations, Mario. You didn't get the damn trophy again. So, all right. Up next, next week, we have a yearly recap of the awards given out. Our New Year's resolutions that will definitely be broken by week 3. And then we start next year already. The Super Bowl's around the corner. We have the NFL Combine that's not far behind it. And we all love talking football. So now that we're in our glorious offseason of football, I mean, we have a show next week. But after next week, we're going to move to our every other week schedule. So we'll be 2 episodes a month. But fun-filled month, right into the show, ffwc23@gmail.com. And thanks for marching with us. Tune in next week for the award ceremony, another chapter etched into the halls of Valhalla. Until next time, stand ready, mortals.
The gods have spoken.
And dreams collide. A council gathers with power as their guide. Jonathan the strategist with wisdom's might. Mario and Daniel warriors ready to ignite. Thunder roars, lightning cracks the sky. Electric strings sing a battle cry. In this arena of fantasy and lore, the